Hi, I'm Tony Jenkins, better known as Tony J, and welcome new members and visitors, and thank you for listening to R&B Greatest Unknown Artists. Our mission at R&B Greatest Unknown Artists is to give exposure to singers and musicians who have exceptional talent, no matter how old or how young they are. Because we recognize some of the difficulties that many young artists face. In 1996, a new telecommunication law allowed companies to have more than one radio station. And as a result of this, 6 major publishing companies bought up 70% of the radio stations in the United States. And as a result of that, a lot of the local artists and the independent artists who were making their own records, who would go from one radio station to the other to get their songs played, were put out because, like I said, there's 6 major companies that control 70% of what America hears. So our goal here is to get some of it, to give some recognition to some of the independent artists who also are highly talented and don't have the millions of dollars like these many huge companies have that they use to promote themselves. Because you can be a highly talented artist, and if you don't have a major company putting out millions of dollars to promote you and get your name out there, you may not, you can be very talented and not get the type of recognition that you deserve. And that's one of the things that we try to do here. Another problem that the artists face is that many of these award shows that they have on television, there's a cutoff age at age 27. So what if you're highly talented and past the age of 27? You may not get the kind of recognition you need. And it takes years to develop your art form to become a wonderful artist. It may take more than 27 years, a 27-year-old. So the purpose here of R&B Greatest Unknown Artists is to give some notoriety to these many wonderful unknown artists. The only rules that I have here is that, there's no cursing or derogatory language. One of the things that changed me was that, we see these different killings of young African Americans, and you can't protest, put yourself down and be calling yourself N-words and other derogatory terms and not protest others when they put you down, like police or like police brutality. Because putting out these type of N-words and everything, you're pulling your own self down. So we don't, if there's a recording or if there's any type of music that I find is derogatory to African Americans, I will not play that on R&B Greatest Unknown Artists. Plus, we have singers who are singing gospel music on R&B Greatest Unknown Artists. And you certainly don't mix using that type of language with the gospel music. But we also have, we're also on television. We're on Brick TV in Brooklyn. We're on Manhattan, MNN, and we'll also be on in the Bronx, BronxNet. And our goal is to make these, to give America and let America know who these wonderful artists are. We're also on Facebook and on YouTube. And I have to say, I'm sorry, I can't get to everybody. I know there's thousands of people who are, listening to R&B Greatest Unknown Artists, and I can't get to everybody personally, but I certainly thank you for listening and following and supporting these wonderful, wonderful artists. And I want you to know that I deeply appreciate what you're doing, and I deeply appreciate your support, and please continue to support live music and R&B Greatest Unknown Artists. Thank you very much.